Hello, everyone. Welcome to Ariel Lunchtime Concert. It's been a while since last time because we missed Miss Laura Schindler, who passed away a few months ago, and we really miss her. But we are glad that one of her outstanding student, Helen Chiu, took it over, and so we resumed this concert. So I'll hand the time to Helen. Okay.
Okay, good afternoon, everybody. I would like to thank Dr. Linn for this opportunity and for inviting my students to this lunchtime concert. The first piece that will be performed for you is a piece that's composed by Jennifer Linn. Jennifer, she is actually, she lived in St. Louis for a long, long time. She's actually one of our fellow piano teachers around here. We all knew her. And then she moved to Colorado Spring not too long ago. But Jennifer Linn is a very, very talented pianist and composer. So she wrote a lot of pieces for piano for her students and for a lot of like music associations. So this piece that will be performed for you is by Jolina, and then I'll introduce a little bit about Jolina. Jolina is, she's 10 years old right now. She's in 5th grade at Shenandoah Valley Elementary School, and she actually has won MMTA, the runner-up in 3rd grade, and she was also honorable mention in 4th grade at the MMTA State, and she also participated in the Federation, National Federation of Music Clubs in the Junior Festival District 4C, and she was also the room winner last year, 2022. And her hobbies are doing arts and crafts. So let's welcome Jolina. I'm sorry, I think I forgot to mention the piece, the title of the piece that she just played. Did anyone catch that? Or did anyone know? Can you imagine what that piece is about, though? The name of this piece, the title is, it's called By the Waterfall. So you can hear, it's very, you hear a lot of mist and you hear the water running here and there. So yeah. Okay, the second piece is going to be a sonata by Mozart. It's number 8 or number 9 on my music because sometimes his works are arranged differently. But let's go by the Kerschel numbers 310. And Mozart was born in 1756 and died in 1791 at the age of 35. And this sonata actually is one of the 2 only sonatas in his sonata album that are in minor keys, because most of Mozart's works are all in major keys. Only 2 works were in minor keys, so they're really special. And this was written in 1778, and this is during when he was in Paris. And they think that he probably wrote this while his mom passed away during that year. So that's probably a major reason why it's in the minor key. So the performer will be Jolie, and Jolie's information I do not have in my hand, so sorry. Okay, sorry. So Jolie is 13 years old, and she is an 8th grader at Parkway Central Middle School. She has participated in an MMTA state, and she was runner-up for her 6th grade, and she was honorable mention in 5th grade, and she got a superior rating in 7th grade. And for Federation, she was actually winner for her room, because the entire day, the judge actually picked one winner. In 2022, she was picked as winner for our District 4C, and she was also this scholarship recipient last year. She won 3rd place in the Sonatina Festival. Her hobby is reading and gymnastic. So let's welcome Jolie. The next piece is this going to be from the lyric piece books. Actually, the next two pieces, they're both by Edvard Grieg. Grieg is a Norwegian composer. He's actually a very famous, and his best known work is probably the Piano Concerto in A minor. I'm sure a lot of you have heard of his work. But his piano works actually are these 66 pieces that are called the lyric pieces that he actually put in 10 different albums. And the character pieces or lyric pieces, actually it's a movement in, I think, in the Romantic era, because in the older time, normally it's the dances, the minuet, the courant, or the titles are called by the forms like sonata forms, or variation forms. But starting in the Romantic era, they started putting title to the pieces. So the first piece that will be performed by Grieg will be performed by Alexis Chang. Alexis Chang is 13 years old. She's an 8th grader at Parkway Central Middle School. She has also participated in MMTA state competitions, and she received honorable mention in 5th, 6th, and 6th grade. And she had a duet partner at MMTA, and they were lucky that they were winners for grade 1 through 3, 4 through 6, and 7 through 9. So, but we have another duet team over here you'll see them, they win all the time too. But her hobby, she didn't really tell me her hobby, but as her mom, I can tell you her hobby is just watching TikTok and doing, and then she does a lot of, she likes to do a lot of inspiration, like outfit inspirations, and put them on TikTok. So, all right, so let's welcome Alexis, and she'll be performed to Spring. So I'm not sure if you all heard To Spring. To me, that music, and you hear the hope, and the blooming of the springtime. And in the middle section, it sounded like maybe the April shower, or April rain, the thundering, and then at the end, the May blooming and the flower all came out. So the next piece actually is it's just from the next album that Grieg wrote. It's called the March of the Troll. So in Norwegian, they have a lot of these folklore, these little stories, and where they have a lot of these little people hiding underground, and these little trolls, they actually come out in the night times and then come out, and you'll hear them marching. He's really good at writing very, you can hear the mood, the moment, the scenery being evoked by his writing is really, really nice. So the performer will be Eugene. Eugene is 10th grade from Parkway West High School. He's 15. He actually participated in Federation of Music Clubs, and he was the scholarship winner at 2023. He was a first place winner, actually. And he just actually moved here 2 years ago. He's been my student for 2 years. His hobby, I didn't ask him, but I know he does wrestling and he does cross country. So I hope those are your hobbies, Eugene. I know he wouldn't give them up for piano, so. All right, let's welcome Eugene. Okay, I hope you all heard the troll marching. The next piece is a piece by Chopin. Okay, so we're moving to Chopin. Chopin was born in 1810 and died in 1849 at age of 39. So this grand waltz, actually the waltz in A flat major is his fifth waltz. In his lifetime, he only published 8 waltzes. And actually, those unpublished one was supposed to be burned. Like he didn't want them to publish. But unfortunately, his sister, after he passed away, she started publishing a lot of his waltzes. I think there were only 19 published total, and there were some probably they have manuscripts out there, but they aren't sure if they're actually his or. But the ones that we know are the 19 waltz. So this one is the waltz, the grand waltz in A flat major, and it will be performed by Elim Fu. Elim is a 15-year-old. She is in 10th grade at Parkway Central High School. She has participated in MMTA state competition, and she was honorable mention in 6th and 7th grade, and she actually won the 8th grade. She was the winner for 8th grade in 2021. And she also participated in the the Federation of Music Clubs, and this junior festival. She was first place winner, scholarship winner in 2022, and third place in 2023. So let's welcome. Oh, I don't have your hobby yet. She told me in the car. Her hobby is building computers, so she built her own computer. So that was really something for a girl. I thought that was really neat. So let's welcome Elim. Okay, I forgot to mention the waltz was also nicknamed the 2/4 waltz because you can hear that the first waltz, the theme, da dum body 1 2 1 2, while the left hand going 1 2 3 1 2 3. So that's therefore there's a nickname for that waltz. The next piece will be performed for you is, we're going back to the Baroque period. I have Johann Sebastian Bach. He was born in 1685 and 1750. And this work is called the Italian Concerto. Well, actually, the real name is Concerto in Italian style. Actually, he wrote this piece because at the time they didn't really have piano. They had harpsichord, and they had the double manual harpsichord where you can actually play on the bottom menu, and then the top menu will actually start moving too because it's actually plucking 2 string at once, so it creates a louder sound. And then whenever you need to play softer, you just move your hand to the upper menu. So in this piece, actually, you can hear he's actually trying to copy what it used to be called the concerto grosso form, where you have a group of soloists playing against the entire ensemble, so which they call tutti. So Chang will be performing this for you, and hopefully you can hear the tutti part, which is the everyone's part, and then the soloist. And Chang is a 9th grader. He's 14 at Parkway South High School. And I asked him to write down his work because I inherited him from Miss Schindler. He was Miss Schindler's student. So I didn't have his past record. But he wrote down he was for the solo, he was runner-up in 5th grade, and he was honorable mention in 3rd, 6th, and 7th, 8th grade. And he was duet team. Again, he and Lillian, they're a team. So they are winners from 6th grade all the way through 6th grade. Right, they won 1 to 3, 3 to, right, 4 to 46. And did you guys win 7 through? No, okay, sorry. All right, so they won every single year. I know because Alexis and Emmaus, they're always, they're 1 year older than Emmaus, and they're always competing together. So last year, unfortunately, Alexis and Emmaus took their winning streak. I'm so sorry, but let's welcome Chang. Okay. the last, well, actually the last performer, but she will be playing two pieces. The first piece is called The Lark. It's actually a transcription by Balakirev. And it's supposed as it was from the song that Glinka wrote. So Glinka and Balakirev, they're actually both Russian composers. I don't know if you know that, but Glinka is actually a lot older. Glinka was born in 1804 and died in 1857, while Balakirev he was 1838. 1837. He was born in 1837 and died in 1910. So actually, Balakirev met Glinka a couple years before Glinka passed away. And he really enjoyed, because this piece is actually one of the most famous piece at the time, the song. So Balakirev actually took that piece, that theme, and rewrote it for piano solo. And it's kind of a lot like the Liszt style. You know, Liszt wrote a lot of paraphrases for Schumann or for Schubert. So this one will be performed by Lillian Chen. Lillian is 14 years old. She's a ninth grader at Parkwood West High School. Again, she is Miss Schindler's student before, so I didn't have her record. So what she wrote down for me, for mine, she can't remember. She knows she won a lot of duets from second grade through sixth grade. She won them with Chang. For this, her solo, she won third grade, second place. Oh, second grade, first place, and she was runner-up for third grade, and honorable mention for seventh and eighth grade. Or was it runner-up for sixth grade also? Okay, so she actually won a lot of things. And then she participated in the Steinway New York competition, and she was the fourth grade winner, and she won second place. And she was Bellevue. Okay, there was this really, really hard competition called the Start of Tomorrow. So she actually won it while she was in seventh grade, and she performed with the Bellevue Philharmonic Orchestra. And she was also second place winner at the Young Artist competition that was hosted by SLAMTA, Missouri Music Teacher Association. So let's welcome Lillian and enjoy The Lark. Okay, the next piece, we're moving toward contemporary pieces. This is a contemporary composer, Sergei Prokofiev, who's also Russian. He lived from 1891 to 1953. Prokofiev, actually, I know that he was conductor, actually. He conducted a lot of Haydn's pieces, so he had a lot of influences from Haydn. So he wrote a lot of sonatas, 10 total, and this one that Lillian will be performing is the Sonata number 2 in D minor. He wrote it in 1912, and it was published in 1913, and then he actually he premiered himself, actually. He performed this piece in Moscow in 1914. And this work was dedicated to one of his friend, and he's actually his student too, at the St. Petersburg Conservatory, who committed suicide in 1913, unfortunately. So this piece was dedicated to him. And Lillian will be doing the 4th movement from the Sonata number 2. So let's welcome Lillian again.
what a big group of talented young musicians. Isn't it wonderful? It really, it's not only talented, it takes a commitment and devotion to make it happen. And also now we all have the gift for every performers, including the teacher. Each one has a bag of gift. Can you all the performers come out? All the performers. Okay. Can we write up? Okay. So, you one. Okay. Big one.
They have to make a beginning decision work even harder for you. Thank you so much. Thank you for inviting these students. Yeah.
Okay. So after that, we'll have a lunch and together enjoy the good time. Okay, thank you for coming.